Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for joining this monthly reading. This is your January 2025 reading for all the Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising people. Welcome to this reading session. First of all, I just want to say Happy New Year to all of you guys. This is going to be our first monthly reading for all the 12 zodiac signs. And I wish everybody a prosperous and a happy new year in 2025. And also hope that all of you guys will have a lot more achievement and a lot more fulfillment and happiness in the new year. All right. Now, for the January reading, first of all, we're going to, of course, use Oracle of the Celestial Deities and Oracle of the Mythic Heroes. Together, we're going to also pull some other Oracle cards and Tarot cards to read your monthly energy. Are we ready? All right, let's go. First of all, we're going to pull 3 cards from Oracle of the Celestial Deities. Let's see what is your current energy at this moment, what could be blocking you, and what could be helping you. First card, Uranus. Second card, Hercules. And what could be helping you is Orpheus. Okay, very interesting. Aries, this month seems like a lot of things are happening for you. With Uranus, this energy sitting in the first position for you is really talking about, a lot of things are changing and they're flowing into your life. Now, in a good way, this could be about new knowledge, new wisdom, and new learning. As you know, Uranus is the planet that brings changes, even though sometimes it could be a little bit chaotic. You also have got Hercules, this card as the energy that could be potentially blocking you. Now, Hercules, if you know his life stories, no need to say more, right? And his energy is all talking about overcoming challenges through your own sense of perseverance and your own inner strengths. And so I do feel that for a lot of Aries people, this month could be a little bit intense. But this sense of intensity eventually will be able to bring you the good result. So what I want to say to you guys is that with this Uranus, which is about potential chaos and changes, right? Everything's flying in the air. Also with Hercules, which is about the patience and inner strength, you're going to overcome a lot of the things that you might deem as challenges, but in hindsight, you will realize that through this process, you are gaining a lot of new knowledge, new perspectives, and new wisdom. The energy that is helping you is Orpheus. Okay. Now, Orpheus energy is talking about your artistic expression. Sometimes it's also talking about healing. So I do feel that for some of you guys, all right, of course, this is a general reading. For some of the Aries people, this could be about you. If you work in the industry that needs a lot of creativity or artistic expressions, you will be able to showcase this energy, right, in your work, and you will be acknowledged. Now, if your work has nothing to do with creativity, Orpheus is talking about you will be able to see a lot of healing coming to you and a lot of understanding through the past memories. Orpheus energy is all talking about looking to the past and what we gain from that past experience. In Greek mythology, one of the the biggest mistake actually Orpheus made was he couldn't trust Hades. I couldn't trust the god of the underworld, right? And so usually when we talk about the god of the underworld in our psychology, this is talking about how much we can trust our deep subconscious realm. And I think for our Aries people this month, your energy might require you to really trust whatever things that you don't have a guarantee about. And you need to build this trust about things will work out the best way as long as you have done your best. Okay, so Orpheus, in a way, because this card is actually assisting you, helping you. So this step further confirms that you just need, sometimes you need to let go of this need to have everything under our control. And once you can relax and let go a lot of these rigid control and more rigid expectations, you will realize that eventually the result is going to be something that you will like. All right. Very good. Now we're going to pull 3 cards from Mythic Tarot. We're going to have a look at any other messages in terms of your progression in the months of in the month of January. Okay. Actually, I'm going to look at this in terms of three different things. We're going to look at your general communication with the people around you. We're going to look at your career and also your love life. Okay. Very good. Thank you so much, universe. Please kindly provide us with some useful wisdom and guidance for all the Aries people out there. Okay. First card, when it comes to your communication and your relationship with the people around you, we've got King of Wands. Very interesting. For your career, we have got Two of Wands. I love this. All right. King of Wands, Two of Wands. This is definitely talking about some kind of exciting new endeavors. Okay. Now, for your relationship, we got the Death card. Okay, so this is a very interesting. Okay, now when it comes to communication, you got a King of Wands. Now, of course, different people's situation is different, but there is a fire sign male that could be very significant actually in your life that you might be dealing with at this time. King of Wands usually is talking about a male, a fire sign male, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, who is very enterprising, who is very experienced and who has a lot of passion in terms of chasing his success. For some of you guys, this could be about the need for you to work with someone like that. Because you got Two of Wands in your career. Now, when we put these two cards together, this could be talking about potential new project, new jobs, or new horizons coming up for you. This could also be talking about you may be needing to make a decision this month about what you want to do regarding this new adventure. Sometimes Two of Wands is also an environment card, right? So when it comes to a place, this could also be talking about either working or dealing with somewhere that is a big city, that is very prosperous, right? When I think of big cities, I'm thinking of, for example, could be Hong Kong, where I'm living, could be about maybe London, New York, things like that. It seems like a lot of you guys are working in those kind of like big cities and a lot of those kind of like big environments, right? And dealing with a lot of successful people. Now, if this is about your career, the King of Wands, right? When we look at the left side of the two cards, now this is also telling you that it's important that you work with this guy. And I can see that this guy, this older male, right, that you are dealing with, also he's very successful. Probably he has a lot of money. All right, Two of Wands with King of Wands definitely showing someone who is doing pretty well financially speaking, who has got, who has his social status and everything. Could be even be about a boss that you need to deal with. Now, on the other hand, we got King of Wands sitting together with Death card. Now, when it comes to relationships, for those of you who are single, now this could be saying that you need to let go of someone maybe you recently dated or you had a lot of feelings for. And I would say, but probably this person was very attractive to you, all right? Because we have this King of Wands, which is very enterprising and very attractive male energy. But the Death card tells you that that's not the right relationship for you. Now, if you are actually already with someone, the Death card could be talking about letting go and release something that you need to do with your partner. This could be about maybe ending an old chapter in your relationship and starting something new. Either way, the Death card is a great card when it comes to transformation. And it's very interesting because we have got Orpheus card on top of this Death card. Now, on the Death card, we see actually Hades standing there, and we have Orpheus on top, right? So again, this is telling you, you really need to trust the process. Whatever that you need to let go, trust it. Trust that it's not meant to be for you. And the person or the right relationship that is right for you will be there for you effortlessly anyway. Okay. So this is something that is very interesting that we're actually looking at. Regarding your career, definitely there's some kind of, like what I said earlier with the earlier three cards, new project, new things, where it could be a little bit chaotic. But I do feel that this could bring you to a different level. This could give you a lot of new exposure as well in your career. So Aries, this is a time for you to really put the pedal to the metal. Okay. Now continue. We're gonna put one more card from Starcode Oracle. Okay. When you are maneuver through this process, what other things you need to know? Okay. Thank you, universe. Just one card for our beautiful Aries. We have got the fourth house, home. Okay. Now, this card, of course, could be talking about actually where you live or dealing with your living situation. But more importantly, when I see the fourth house, I always feel that this could be talking about the sense of stability, that you actually want, right? This could be about the stability you want in your work or the stability that you actually want in your relationship. Now, one thing I do feel about this energy is that if you are feeling very unsettled at this moment, I think it's important that you can also create maybe some private space, the so-called your own sacred sanctuary, right? Dealing with, because when you're hustling and bustling outside your home, you're dealing with a million different kinds of people and challenges and this, stress. You can always find some private time for yourself, right? With this fourth house, because fourth house is where we retreat, where we, stay away from all the outside influence, where we feel we are calm and we are stable and we feel protected. Okay, so I would say for this month, for our Aries people, make sure that you can create that kind of environment for yourself. Okay, now continue. Okay, we're going to pull again. Not this deck, sorry. We're gonna pull one card from Oracle of the Mythic Heroes, and let's see what other advice are there for our Aries people, right? For the months of January. I have a very strong feeling, my Aries audience, the energy sitting here is very much about something fiery. Okay, so like what I said, fire energy is not about peacetime. So like what I said, there could be a lot of things happening right in this month for you. Work could be potential travel or ideas that you want to bring forth, right? So that's why I'm saying while you are maneuvering through this chaos, make sure that you have also time to keep to yourself. Okay. Now, thank you, universe. One last card for our beautiful Aries people. All right. Thank you, universe. Just one card. Asclepius talent. Okay. Now, I personally love this card so much because this card is all talking about you. This is talking about what you already have in you, your knowledge, your talent, your expertise, who you are. Okay. Now, of course, when it comes to career, this could be talking about building confidence in what you have already built in your career, your expertise, right? Your resume and your knowledge. Now, however, what I'm also seeing this card is that if you're thinking about love, relationships, or how to deal with other people, this card always tells you that it's not about, you are not good enough or you are not doing enough. Sometimes this card also needs you to have a little bit more confidence and belief in who you are and what is your value. Because this card, Asclepius, okay, is associated with the zodiac sign of Taurus. Now, Taurus in astrology is talking about money, but it's also more importantly talking about our personal value. So I think for a lot of Aries people, right, if you are kind of like struggling with relationships, this card is really telling you, what do you believe in yourself? And what is your value system when it comes to relationships, right? What is important to you? Not just in terms of, what's your criteria when you're choosing a partner, but also who you think you are, who you want to be, right? How you want to see yourself evolve in a relationship. And once you have that value system, this card is telling you to stick to it, right? Rather than sacrificing that value in order for someone to reciprocate your love. All right. Very good. Great. Let me just have a final look. We got, interesting. Okay, so we got double six actually in here. Now, double six is usually also talking about balance, right? So like what I said earlier, try, make sure that nothing is too extreme. You're not putting all your eggs in one basket. When I want something, everything's about that, right? That's not good. This month is important that you are hustling, bustling with your career, new project, learning, whatever that is, but also you give yourself time for your own private time, your own privacy, right? With the fourth house actually in there. So keep going, my beautiful Aries. Until I would say for another, another 2 to 3 months time, the north node of the moon is still transiting in Aries. So especially if you are a March-born Aries, this north node transit will further boost your energy and your luck. So believe in this journey. All right. Hope this provided some kind of guidance for our beautiful Aries people. Remember, if you like my reading, feel free to subscribe to my channel, like it, and share it with the people you care about. You can also watch my and follow my Instagram. On Instagram, I also do weekly pick card reading there in the video format. All right. Thank you so much, my beautiful Aries, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next session. Bye.